Quick view of what we're doing right now. Celebrating first day. This is my second day. This is our business meeting. This is like the day after an amazing session. We had a Marvel night last night, and after that, both Redbeard, who is a week ahead of me, started Tuesday last week. I started Thursday this week, just yesterday. And this is the recount of it. All right, so I'll go back a little bit further, so something you already know, all right? But because of a technical glitch in the computers,
Glitch in the Matrix.
I picked up the car on Monday, thinking I was going to drive on Monday.
Yeah.
Went in, had all my forms handed in on Tuesday to the Green Light Hub. They said 24 48 hours. You were with me there.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
24 48 hours later is the Thursday. And I'm like, all right, come on. Actually, no, we went on Monday. So Wednesday was the 24 48 hours.
Yeah.
I drove in, trying to get in at like 5:30 and stuff. I missed the boat because there's traffic. So I was like, all right, so I'll come in Thursday. Come in on Thursday. And I go up to him, like I made a phone call. I called them as well, and they said like, oh, it's approved. I'm like, cool. I go on my app, does not open. That sucks. I go into the actual place. I've turned it off, turned it back on, I've turned off the Bluetooth, I've tried all the funky stuff. I went in there and I was like, hey, just want to chat about some technical issues. The guy's like, what seems to be the problem? I'm like, I'm all approved and stuff, I can't log in. He's like, he looks in the system, have you tried your email, chris.mastersma, or yeah, chrismasters.ma, +1 @gmail.com. I'm like, no one told me that. It's like, oh, because I've applied like 2 years ago, and since I didn't get in that time, they made a second account in the system, +1, and it didn't tell me. So I was like, oh, so that would have been useful. I wish someone told me that. It's like, yeah, probably. So, sure enough, I'll try. 30 seconds later, I'm in. So, about then, it was about like 4:30.
And how come I couldn't tell you that over the phone? It's ridiculous.
They didn't tell me. They just didn't tell me. So glitches, things glitch like that. Shit happens.
Start out.
Yeah. So Thursday, after that, immediately got the car, like bang, got in the car straight away. I was meeting Dom at 6 o'clock, so I was like, all right, I'll do a couple runs before I go in. So it was like 4:30. I did 4:30 to 5:40. The first person I pick up, just around the corner from Green Hub. Pick the guy up. The guy's in IT. Older gentleman. Older, kind of big guy. Had a chat. Where is he from? He's from New Zealand. We're talking about Game of Thrones. We're talking about Lord of the Rings. My spiritual home. Dude, one day, if I die, I want my ashes spread on the Remarkables, the most beautiful mountains in Lord of the Rings and New Zealand. I love it. I did a tour. I got friends there. Oh my God, Auckland's amazing. So I told him the whole story. His niece works in Game of Thrones, does procurement for Game of Thrones. So and he can't get secrets off her either. So we're talking about getting jobs in Game of Thrones. I was prospecting Game of Thrones at one point. I emailed the casting directors asking about Dothraki roles as well as Sand People roles. I was like, whatever, I'll do a part. But those are the roles I see myself fitting in, right? The Asian-y looking guys. Anyways, I told them how I met George R.R. Martin as well, alright? Anyways, that's another story for another time. Sidestep, right? We'll talk about that some other day. Ask me about that. Okay, so awesome older fellow. I was like, pick up older white, nice dude from New Zealand. I was like, all right, cool. This is how it's gonna be like. All right. Second person, if I may speak frankly, a smoking lady in online marketing and what for fashion, and I sent her off to Richmond, and then by then I had a good chat with her as well. By then, it was like, oh shoot, 40 minutes to get to Dom. All right, cool. Literally, I drove there. I got there just in time to pick up Dom for the movie night.
Yeah.
We had the Marvel movie night. Amazing. Okay, so then I sent Dom home. He helped pay for fuel, which is kind of him. And then I went to go see Trent. At that stage, I'm like, dude, I've been waiting. I've been meaning to drive since Monday, all right? I'm like, my head's in the game. I'm like Uber mentality. I go see Trent because I want to hang out with my mate and stuff. And I go there. It's a house party at Pawn & Co. And I'm like, I go in there. I spent 30 minutes there, like just 30 minutes, and I was just like, cool, you know, chilling, had some cigs, and talking. Not in the mood at all. So like, at one point, some guy like had a chat with me. I lost Trent, and I finished the chat with him. I left. I'm like, I'm out. I sent a text to Trent. I'm like, Trent, not feeling it, man. Not feeling the vibe. I gotta go. I'm out. He's like, all good, no worries. So I get in the car. By then, I believe it is. I think it's like. This would be about 2:30. This is 2:30 now.
Morning.
Yeah, 2:30 in the morning, and that's when I started.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And
Wow.
and in my mind, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it for 2 hours. I'm just gonna do it for 2 hours. It was so fun, dude, and good. And it's just like, I can see how it's like addictive, and it's like a game. It's like a game.
Yeah.
It gamifies taxiing in some sense. It's awesome. And I was like, how do I maximize my There was like the surge, there's a surge from the city to Chapel Street. So I was just like, you know what? I'll just keep driving up, down, up, down. And I used the destinator twice. The first two destinators gone. It's like up, down, done. I was like, all right, cool. So every time, like if I'm 10 minutes away from the city, I'm like, oh, I'll drive into the city, get the surge, and then drive out.
Yeah.
I did that a couple times.
Oh, it's even better when you get a surge and they're going to a place that's still in surge, and you get multiple surges after another.
Yeah.
I did 9 in a row
That's amazing.
last night.
Oh.
After I left at midnight,
Yep.
the first 9 drops I did raw surge.
I did about 4 or 5 surges. I clocked all together. So far my weekly, which is my total day, is
cheese with like chips.
Thank you. We're at Ribs and Burgers. What's your name?
Frankie.
Frankie, thank you for the food, man. Lovely place. I love this burger. Ribs and burger and beers. This is a little celebration food. We gotta spoil ourselves. I normally don't have carbs, but fuck it, today's a cheat day. So, yeah, so good, dude. Okay, total 12. Grand total for the week, as in yesterday, 12 trips.
What have you got there?
5, roughly about 5.5 hours.
What do you
That's the
have?
American cheeseburger, so please try it. Have the first bite.
No. You
All right, I'm gonna turn the camera off. I want you to have the first bite. I want to see your reaction.